Hi, welcome back to HowToCommander. We've got 4 awesome, cool commanders we're going to run with you today. First off, myself, JEBROTHEUS, is going to run the fantastic and awesome and super cool and Simic bullshit Chulane, Teller of Tales. He's not actually Simic, he's Bant. Here he is, right there. Enjoy. Beautiful and all that he is. Going to do some creature synergies, going to do what green, blue, and white loves to do, which is make stuff bounce, draw a bunch of cards, play big slambos, everything. Those are some of my favorite things to do. And Chulane emphasizes that to a T. Next up, number 2, directly to my left, Wes, Flat Range Cowboy, is running Trazyn the Infinite. He's a big Warhammer nerd. He loves his Warhammer. And so we're showcasing his love for it with this slightly modified Warhammer 40k precon. Trazyn the Infinite is a Necron-based commander where he is going to be playing a lot of artifacts, heavy mono-black artifacts, and essentially take us all down with ridiculous graveyard shenanigans with Trazyn, the kleptomaniac. In the purple corner, we have John, who's playing Teysa Karlov, the original from Ravnica. She does creature token stuff, but I got a feeling that's not how he's going to run her. I got a feeling it's going to be a lot of sacrifice triggers. There's going to be a lot of doubling, a lot of Orzhov aristocrat value gain. So hoping to see some combos go off and perhaps maybe not get totally dominated once again. And finally, in the orange corner, we have Brooks. Brooks is running Goro-Goro and Satoru. There it is right there. Goro-Goro and Satoru are some ninja buddies that are going to do ninja things and make a couple dragons and full swing. Because dragons are sick as fuck. Well, all commanders aside, enjoy the gameplay. Let's get to watching. And as always, thank you so much for taking some time and watching us today. Peace.
We'll do a roll-off. We'll start with me. I'll just start it off. 9.
4. 7.
8. I can be mad. That is for fucking mad.
All right, so I will take it away at 9.
Last? Fuck.
She.
Today
I'm playing Chulane, or Chulane, or Chulanigans. Chulane, Teller of Tales. He is a 2/4 legendary creature, human druid in 2 and Bant, or green, white, blue. He has vigilance. Whenever I cast a creature spell, I draw a card, and then I may put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. Then I can pay 3 and tap him, return a target creature I control to its owner's hand. I'm going to play a lot of stuff, and a lot of cheap things are going to hit the battlefield, and that's all I'm concerned with. I don't care about anything else. Y'all can play whatever you like. It's not going to matter. Pass priority.
Alrighty, I got Trazyn Infinite. He is a 4/2 mono black. He's legendary artifact creature Necron. He has Death Touch 4/6. Big thing about him is as long as he's on the battlefield, he has all activated abilities of all artifact cards in the graveyard. So my goal is just to mill like 3 cards into the graveyard and then just spam him. I hope it works.
Hell yeah.
a mono black combo commander. Who would have thought?
That's crazy.
So,
Pass priority?
Yeah, pass forward.
I've got Teysa Karlov. She's 2 and a Orzhov, or black and white. She's a human advisor, and if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. And then creature tokens I control have vigilance and lifelink. I'm going to be making lots of creatures, and I like when stuff dies.
Understood.
Go ahead, Brooks.
There we go. I'm playing Go-Go. I call him Go-Go Gadget or Teenage Mutant Ninja Goblin. Goro-Goro Satoru. He is a goblin human in Grixis, which is blue, black, red. Whenever one or more creatures that ETB this turn deals damage to a player, one or more creatures deal damage to a player, I make that many 5/5 dragons.
We're teaching you Commander.
Fine.
Not how to read.
Hold on. Let me redo that. I'm playing Goro-Goro Satoru. He is a Grixis, which is blue, black, red. Whenever one or more creatures that enter the battlefield that turn deal combat damage to a player, I make a 5/5 flying red dragon. And then I can give shit haste, which I want to, because this is haste and ninjas.
I like it.
Okay.
All right. Do we all like our hands?
Yep.
Beautiful. I will take the first turn, drawing a magic card.
Cheating.
Undoing draw. Sorry. I will start with a deserted beach. Deserted beach enters the battlefield tapped, and I will pass a turn.
Deserted beach.
Deserted beach.
Draw. I will play a Tomb Fortress. It enters battlefield tapped. I'll pass.
Okay. I will go ahead and play a Secluded Step and enters the battlefield tapped, and I will pass.
I will go ahead and draw. I will play a Scalding Tarn. I'm going to tap it to pay a life. It's going to go to the graveyard, and I get to search for a island or a mountain.
Couldn't it be a pleb? Couldn't just put down a tap land and pass your turn?
No, we're not playing Fair Magic anymore. Oh my god.
Wait. How deep is a mountain?
Bitch is in there. He's looking for probably.
I like to get in there deep. Because it does not specify basic, I'll get Xander's Land, which is a triumph, and it has one of those in it. Is that what you want?
That's perfect,
You
actually.
fuck.
That's fantastic. I'm not going to lie to you.
It will enter the battlefield tapped.
Understood.
I will ask Pretty Jet Boy for a cut. This is why mom doesn't fucking pass my fucking.
I will go to my turn and untap Deserted Beach. Untap your draw. Untap, upkeep, and draw a magic card. Fuck, it got worse. It's turn 2. I don't know what to do. I will play a basic island.
What?
That is a plains, good sir.
That is a basic plains.
I was like,
Once again, here on HowToCommander, we're not going to teach you how to read. We're just going to play the magic. We're really bad at it.
reading the card explains the card.
I can't read Japanese!
You can read hieroglyphs.
Yeah, that's the plain symbol, my bad.
Okay, the first person to call out any misplay in the comments, Jed will send you the magic pack personally.
Yes, I will. I will DM you personally.
It'll be the sealed magic.
Shut the fuck up, Pastor!
I'll play a Swamp Return. I will tap 2. Playing Cranial Plague. It is an artifact equipment. I can equip it on a creature that does not exist, and it gets +1 for each artifact I control. I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will go ahead and play an Exotic Orchard. And then because Brooks has a black, I will tap for red. And play Skull Clamp. Skull Clamp, equipped creature gets +1/-1, and whenever it dies, I draw 2 cards. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll play a fantastic, the best land in Commander. Y'all want to take a guess?
The best. I said it's the best. I know it's the best. What is it?
How's your ear?
Ooh.
Commander.
Damn, that joke about flew over my fucking head.
Right by it.
Right
Pass
by it.
turn.
On your end step, I'd like to respond. I'm going to tap a white. I'm going to Enlighten Tutor.
In response,
Oh, dear God.
I'm going to tap for a black, and I'm going to entomb.
Fantastic. I'm going to search my library for an enchantment.
In response,
Oh,
I tap a white.
yep.
Now, because of the way the stack works, mine will resolve first. I'm going to put Anger in my graveyard.
What does anger do?
Anger allows me, if I control a mountain, to give all my creatures haste.
I'm exiling graveyards. Hold on. That is a complete joke. I don't have any of that shit in here.
Could you resolve your fucking tutor?
I'm going to get a Sensei's Divining Top. A sloppy toppy, if you will. I will cut Brooks's deck.
Oh, just continue.
No, just shuffles them once, half upside down, half upside down. Pile shuffle, just random orientations.
Brooks, please cut the deck.
I'm gonna re-sleeve your deck real quick.
You would never. God damn it. Sensei's Divining Top will go to the top of my library. I will go to my turn.
So, Wes, we got the respectful Magic players over here.
I will draw a Sensei's Divining Top. Don't fucking lie to the camera like that. I will.
I don't have any land destruction in this
That
deck.
is a green. I'm going to play Forest. Okay.
I noticed there was a caveat there.
Yeah, that was this deck.
Well,
The deck I'm building may or may not have obliterate.
Huh? Tap 1 phrase. Sensei's Divining Top. If you don't know what this does. What? Mental messed up. Offer you can't refuse.
Jeb, you know what split second does, right?
Yeah, that's significantly worse than anything I just mentioned, actually. I'll tap a blue and a green. I'm going to play a Coiling Oracle. When Coiling Oracle enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into my hand.
Nadu?
No. God, I hope not. It's a Core Skyfisher. You'll see it later. Pass.
Alrighty, I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, that's a very helpful card to have drawn. I'm going to play Swamp. Swamp's turn. Tap it. Got a Soul Ring out.
It's not turn 1. I'll give it that.
It's not turn 1.
It's early enough to still fucking matter, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still not fun.
No.
But
I'll run with a Soul Ring. It's okay. I got a Sensei stop turn 2, so I can't really complain.
tap. 4. Play a Cryptek.
I take it back. I fucking hate Soul Ring.
He is a 3/3 that I can pay 1 in a black. Choose another target artifact creature I control, and when it dies, it just returns tapped to the battlefield under my control.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
I like how intense
Untap.
you look at your
Upkeep.
board.
Because I gotta read.
Draw. I'm going to go ahead and play a Swamp. I'm going to tap 2, producing a red Dire Fleet Hoarder.
What does that do?
When Dire Fleet Hoarder dies, create a colorless treasure artifact token with sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool.
Sick. Alright.
Go ahead.
On your end step, I'm going to tap Sensitive Divine Top to draw a card and put it back on top of my library. Person Grip isn't even in the colors, but it still scares me.
No one.
I have that.
I didn't stop.
can do
Stop.
that.
No, don't you dare. Don't touch my shit.
It is your guess.
I pass my race.
Thank you. Fucking numpty. I'm going to play Sulphur Falls because I control a swamp and an island. It will come in untapped.
Says nothing.
Are you teaching me how to read?
How to Commander. We're not teaching you how to
An island or a mountain. I'm going to tap for a red, a blue, and a black. Cast my commander. I'm then going to move to combat. Because of anger, he's going to have haste.
Yes, he does.
3 each, sir.
I'll block.
Okay.
They both die. I'm assuming.
Nope, he's a 3/4.
Oh, he's 3/4. Okay.
He's reading now.
There's a lot of words on the card.
Does that not trigger? Oh, no.
No,
Combat
I didn't
damage.
take damage.
Combat damage. You blocked.
Yeah.
You can't read.
Do you want to?
As we've always said.
I'll go to my turn. I'm going to
Keep
attack
you
and draw a card. I never said I was good at reading myself. I just said we're not going to teach.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who puts a command tower in a monocolor deck.
Fuck yeah, dude. Every monocolor deck's got a command tower in it. I'll play a planes for turn.
Insurance planes?
Fuck. Checked. Are you sure about that? I will tap 2. I'm going to play a White Mane Lion. When White Mane Lion enters the battlefield, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. I'm going to bounce Coiling Oracle back to my hand. I'm going to tap 2, a green and a blue, to play Coiling Oracle. When the Coiling Oracle enters the battlefield, it's a land.
It's always some fucking Simic BS.
Goddamn right.
It's always some fucking
This is Simic with white support.
Alright, I want a fucking compilation of all of the bullshit Simic commanders. Tatioba, Koma, Nadu. Give me every fucking bullshit Simic commander. I just want a collage of all the bullshit, random bullshit that Simic does.
That's very true.
Kumena.
Yeah, Kumena.
Yeah, Kamena.
Arcades.
I don't know.
Zaxxara.
Whatever his name is, Surging Soul.
Hawkball.
Hawkball's
Yeah.
alright. He doesn't do typical Simic shit.
True. He does Merfolk Explorer Simic shit. That's all I do.
Yeah, but the turns don't take 20 minutes. They just take 15.
In Tachioba, they take 20, and God, I hope I win at the end of it.
Yes.
I will pass the turn, Wes.
Alrighty. Oh, untap. Tap. 6. Get the commander out. Trazyn. He will not do anything for a while because there's no artifacts in the river. Oh, wait, technically there is one. Never mind. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play a Plains.
Definitely keep getting stuff back.
Tap 4. And I'll bring out Teysa. And I will pass.
Untap and draw. It's not a land.
Okay.
Damn.
I will go ahead and tap 3 for an Urbrask's Forge.
What does that do?
At the beginning of combat on my turn, I will put an oil counter on it, and then I will make a little boy that is X1. X is the number of oil counters on him.
Gotcha.
Does he survive at the end of combat?
No, at the end of combat, I sacrifice that token.
So now it is going to be a 1/1 for the
Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Brings out a little dude. Little beach swings.
Little boy.
Little boy.
turn. Got it.
Notice, boys. Don't go to the Black Templars. Oh my god, the codex and stuff is a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god.
I'll move to combat.
Okay. Placing an oil counter on Urbrask's Forge.
Where's little boy?
It's a Phyrexian Horror. I don't think I opened the Phyrexian Horror. So we do a copy.
Works for me. It is a 1/1.
It is a 1/1. A 1/1 at you with trample.
I will block the 1/1 with a 2/2 white main lion.
You sure?
Yeah. If it dies, it dies.
Okay.
Okay, Jesus. My heart fluttered when I grabbed his hand.
Also tap
I don't give a shit. He said split second. That could be anything. That could be. Oh no.
Pass turn.
Okay. We'll untap.
Oh, I was about to say, isn't Slaughter packed in black?
It is.
He has black.
He's in
so-
Grixis. He's in Grixis. We'll untap. I'll keep it on. We'll draw a card.
Guess you didn't read cards.
Gross. I will play. I know. Shut up. I'm gonna play. We'll play a Reliquary Tower for turn.
Why that printing?
Because it's full art and pretty. Yeah. Reliquary Tower says I have no maximum hand size. I've been told by many a friend info that I should stop running so many Reliquary Towers, but I get so concerned because I like having like a full hand. If I got 20 cards, I want 20 cards. I don't want to discard that. I guess it's my turn. I'll tap 1 white, green, blue, and 1 more. We'll do green. And I will cast my commander. Chulane. Houlihan. Teller of Tales. Nothing else I can do, want to do. Pay 1. Tap a Sensei's Divining Top. Pass.
So he says that he should stop running Reliquary Tower in his decks, but then plays a deck with Simic and its color identity, and one that has card draw on the commander.
Yes.
So, spoiler alert, he's going to draw a shit ton of cards.
I like that
If
one.
the commander lives.
Hey man, calm down. Y'all got your commanders. Y'all doing your stuff.
Hey, random question for you. What's the CMC for commander?
He is. Do you need odd, even, or just number?
Number.
2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
You really counted that out? Do you want to use your fingers next time?
I counted with my toes
5.
under the table so you couldn't see it.
It's a 3-color identity with the 2
No.
colors. Do simple math quicker.
I can't do that.
Oh my god, Jim.
You should see me when I count out mana.
Jeb, next
you-
time I need the foot on the table.
Just I'll put the grippers out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. It's 5. It costs 5.
Okay. Go ahead, Wes.
I'll play a land for turn. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Incarnation Technique.
What does that do?
I mill 5. I will not demonstrate it,
Okay.
but I will mill 5 cards and return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Your battlefield or to the hand?
Battlefield.
Ooh. Nastiness.
Mill 5.
1,
Their name is Death.
2,
Elixir of Immortality.
3,
A swamp.
4,
Entomb.
5.
Mesmeric Orb.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good.
Well,
They can
there's
handle
only
one
one creature, so Cryptek will come out.
Okay.
Then he will tap one more and equip cranial plating on Trazyn. And he is now 2, 3, 4. He is now an 8/6. And we'll pass turn.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
He
He's getting
is.
there.
We will untap, upkeep, draw. We are going to tap a secluded step to equip a skull clamp to a dire fleet hoarder. Because it is 2/1, skull clamp will kill it. So because it dies, its die effect triggers twice, so I'll get 2 treasure tokens. And skull clamp will trigger twice, so I'll draw 4 cards. I will go ahead and tap 4. I will crack 1 treasure. I will play a worm coil larva.
That's cool. What does that do?
That has Death Touch and Lifelink, and when it dies, create a 1/2 black Phyrexian worm artifact token with Death Touch, and a 2/1 black Phyrexian worm token with Lifelink.
It's a baby version of the
Wormhole.
Daddy Wormhole engine. I didn't realize that. That's cool.
And then I will crack my last treasure, and I will equip Skull Clamp to it.
What is its power toughness now?
It is now a 4/2.
Gotcha.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Untap. No upkeep triggers, and I'll draw. I'm going to tap 2. For Testicle. Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. Creatures with power or toughness 1 can't be blocked.
What is the power and
Sorry.
toughness of your commander?
He's a 3/4.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Testicle.
Testicle.
I'm going to move to combat.
Terrifying.
Rebrask's Forge is going to give another counter on it. I'm then going to create a 2/1. I'm going to swing the 2/1 at Mr. Trazyn.
All block.
Can't be blocked by Testicle.
Oh.
Tough.
Oh, yeah, the toughness.
Oh, and I'm going to send Testicle at you, sir.
I will take the 1 from Testicle.
And I'll take 2.
Because I
Before
cannot-
damage, here's what my deck does. Working a ninjutsu,
Ooh.
a Mistblade Shinobi, so you'll be taking 1 instead.
Oh, okay.
When Mistblade Shinobi deals combat damage to a player, I get to return a creature to your hand. I'm going to return Trazyn to your hand.
Okay.
Because I had Mistblade Shinobi deal combat damage to you, I'm going to make a dragon. And because Testicle did combat damage to you, I'm going to make a dragon. I will pass turn.
Give me a second. I'm looking for a particular image right now. Shut up.
I just said Testicle and he's looking for an image. I don't have any confidence. Judge, delay of game.
I will go to my turn. Let's I'll draw a card for turn. We're going to tap 1, and I'm going to Sloppy Top. Look at the top 3 cards in my library. Put them back in any order. Do that. I'll put it back in that order. And then we're going to white and 1 to cast a Core Skyfisher. So before ETB, Core Skyfisher will trigger off the cast Chulane. When I cast a creature spell, draw a card. Then I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. I will put a Misty Rainforest onto the battlefield. And then Core Skyfisher's ETB trigger will hit. When it enters the battlefield, return a permanent I control to its owner's hand. I'm going to return. We will do the white main line back to my hand. Tap these 2 for a Thought Vessel. Post Mulch Car. And with that, I will pass it.
Tap, keep, draw. Tap 6 again, play Trazyn. That's all we'll do. We'll pass turn.
Bro, I'm sitting out here with 3 fucking lands. Why are you looking at my shit like that?
True.
You got 2/5/5.
You got 2/5/5 dragons. Just saying.
You got a Skull Clamp out with a fucking Death Trigger deck.
in the business. We call this foreshadowing.
Yes.
That do be true. That do be true.
Motherfucker got Chulane and bouncing shit back to his hand.
It's true.
That do be
And
true.
you're doing some
Nothing.
bullshit over there.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I slowed him down, luckily.
Oh, yeah, a
I
little bit.
will untap, upkeep, draw.
Take me a minute to do anything, fortunately.
Play land for turn. Tap 1. I'll play Vat of Rebirth. As an artifact, whenever another artifact or creature you control is put into a graveyard, I put an oil counter on Vat of Rebirth. I can remove 4. I can pay 2 and a black to remove 4 oil counters to return a target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. I'm then going to tap 4. I'm going to play Gixian Puppeteer.
What's that do?
That is, whenever I draw my second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. And whenever it dies, return another target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then I'm going to tap Exotic Orchard to produce a black. And I will, with that black floating, I will cast Corrupted Conviction. As an additional cost to this spell, I will sacrifice Gixian Puppeteer. So I will draw 2 cards, and then I will return 2 creatures with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. And then I will put 2 counters on the Vat of Rebirth. So
Can I read this?
which one? That's just
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just to allow me to sacrifice something. So return those 2, draw 2 cards, and then I will pass the turn.
Untap. No upkeep triggers. Draw. That hurts a lot. I have no land. Move to combat.
Regress force triggers at the beginning of combat, give me another counter, and you have a 3/1.
Mhm.
Still unblockable because testicle. This is great.
I'm gonna send the 3/1 at JEBROTHEUS because I can. I'll send a dragon at each of you, and Mistblade is gonna go at you, John.
I will go ahead and declare no blocks.
I declare no blocks.
No blocks.
Okay. Damage rolls off. You'll take 3.
So
I took 3.
6, I believe, correct?
6, and you will take 5.
Okay. Target for Mr.
Trigger. Mistblade. I will trigger. I'll return Teysa.
In response to you returning Teysa, I'm going to cast Flare of Malice. I will sacrifice the Worm Coil Larva. It will trigger this. I will draw 4, and then I will create 2 1/2s and 2 2/1s. I do not have.
What does the flare do?
Oh, yeah. You may sacrifice a non-token black creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control.
In that case, I also have a response.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'll also have a response because I didn't realize that's what Flare did as well.
Oh, okay.
But you do get your sack triggers first, just because
That's part of the cost.
Yeah, part of the cost is sacrificing. I guess go in turn order.
Can I read flare?
You may.
Oh, for his ability.
I do not have those tokens, so we're going to use copies.
That's fine. If you got them, use them.
House party.
My response is I'm going to. We're going to tap and we're going to crack this Misty Rainforest right now, losing a life. I'm going to grab.
Draw 1, 2, 3, 4.
Grab a breeding pool and I will shock it in.
So I've got a 2-1 and a 1-2.
Mhm.
The 2/1 has lifelink, and the 1/2 has death touch.
Come in untapped because I shocked it in. Tap 1 and tap a white. And I'm going to flash back in White Main Lion. On cast, I will trigger Chulane. I will draw a card. I may put a land down if I have one in my hand. I do. It is a forest. Probably the one that was flipped over. I don't know. And then White Main Lion's trigger will go when he enters the battlefield, return a creature I control to its owner's hand. I'm going to bounce Chulane back to my hand.
On the cast of White Main Lion.
Yes.
Do you have a response to it?
No response.
Any response? Pass priority? Pass priority. No
Pass
response?
priority.
Actually, that would be an action. I'm sorry. On the cast trigger, the cast trigger will still go.
Yeah.
And so, in response to the cast, it's still on the stack.
So you're attempting to return Chulane.
I'm attempting to return.
I don't know that with the ET.
I was like, if we're okay, so if we're doing on the ETB, I will draw a card and I will resolve Chulane's by putting
Is
a
that
land
your
down.
first card draw?
That is this turn. Yes, that is my first and probably only card
it
draw.
was
Okay. Chulane will bounce back to my hand with White Main Lion's ability. And then I have to sacrifice. You said the highest CMC?
Highest CMC.
If it's between two, do I choose?
Yes.
You choose.
I will sacrifice the Coiling Oracle.
Its opponent.
Each opponent, yes.
Each opponent. And you sacrifice Trazyn.
I'll sack the Shinobi.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
And then Teysa will go to your hand.
Yes.
Second main. One new thing dealt damage, so I'll make a dragon. And I'll pass turn.
On your end step, I'll react, pay 1, and sloppy top with senses and mining top. Rearrange the top 3. Oh, God, I'm fucking glad I did that. I'll untap. I'll keep. Draw a card. Which one's my fucking commander? Cool. Tap 1, 2, a white, a green, and a blue.
Oh.
The commander that costs 5. Chulane, Teller of Tales. We will tap a green, and I will play Worldly Tutor. I will go searching for a creature card, reveal it, shuffle my library, put it on top. I will get an Esper Sentinel.
One of the best strategies you can use once you start learning more and more how to play Magic is never counter the tutor, always counter what they tutored for.
I am fearful for my I fear for the fate of my Esper Sentinel.
Really, just keep 2 untapped blue mana and watch everybody sweat.
He's got 3. Shit. Esper Sentinel will go to the top of my
Almost enough for a counter and a offer you can't refuse.
Or you could I'm gonna not tap that. I'm gonna tap my sensitive mining top to draw a card. You could let it resolve and play that wonderful, super cool Fairy Mastermind I know you've got in hand, waiting for my second card draw. I'm gonna tap a white and play Esper Sentinel. Cast will draw a card. With the cast trigger on the stack, nothing.
I'll let it resolve.
I don't have a land to play. Chulane's ability goes, I have nothing to play. Esper Sentinel, the way it reads, whenever a player plays their first non-creature spell per turn, each turn, draw a card unless that player plays X, where X is Esper Sentinel's power. It will forever and always be unless something on their board changes to make him powerful. He is a 1/1. He will forever and always be a 1/1.
What about less powerful?
That would be fucked, but I understand. I understand where you're coming from there. That would be terrible. And I will tap.
It's a lot of talk for a toxic deluge.
They wouldn't have to toxic for much, brother.
Okay.
It's
What
pretty,
is-
to be real with you. I'll
What is
play
the one I
Sensitive
have
Mining top.
here? Ethereal Absolution, I think it is.
Pass the turn.
Oh, it's a fucking iPad Pro. Remember, kids, spend as much money on equipment as you can, and that means you're the best.
That is bad fucking advice, and don't listen to Brooks. It's very bad advice.
CSGO skins make you better at the game. Stop. Foil cards make you better at the game.
I take back everything I said. He's 100% correct.
So, Jeb, you know what I'm thinking about? We should get pyrotechnics.
I'm willing to hear this out further. Like I'm intrigued.
Listen, we're not playing for keeps. We're playing for full destruction.
This is called the ultimate and ante. I'm taking nothing, and neither are you.
I'll tap 4.
I'm winning.
Play Sisei's Ring. And I'll tap these 2. Play Unwinding Clock. Pass turn.
I will untap.
That will I.
Our untap.
Sayonara.
Say the shame.
Upkeep. Draw. I will go ahead and play Teysa Karlov.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and Skull Clamp my Dire Fleet Hoarder. Okay. Nice. I get 2 treasures. Go ahead and play a Plains for turn. And then I have to draw my 4.
I'm going to flash in Fairy Mastermind.
There she is, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god, give me a fucking land.
There's no way you're not going to hit a land next round.
Well, I may have to discard. Move 4 counters from Vat of Rebirth. We're going to return Gixian Puppeteer to the battlefield. And then I will move to instep and I will have to discard hand size. Going to the graveyard is a Plains, Swamp, Mortify, Kakusho, Pawn of Ulamog, and Dictator of Erebos.
Damn. Damn, that hand's got to be stacked then. It's crazy.
Untap?
Yep, pass the turn.
No keep triggers. I don't draw.
Love it.
Raxig.
Nice.
Dragon Tempest.
Ooh.
That's the one when I
nastiness.
drag an ETBs, it deals damage to something else, right?
To creature or player equal to the number of dragons I control.
Did you want to pay an extra 1 for Rective Signet?
No.
Okay. I will draw a card. Hear me out. I'll draw a second card and you can draw another card with Fairy Mastermind.
Okay.
Just don't hurt me with Dragon Tempest. That's all I ask.
Don't hurt you with Dragon Tempest?
Or my dude. You can actually you can kill any of these. Just leave him alone, please. Okay. I will tap since he's running top to draw a card.
Okay.
That's my second card for turn.
It was a better land.
No.
Oh.
No, it's something he would have done with he would have done his turn slightly differently.
Yeah. And then I'm going to tap Xander's Lounge for a gingerbread.
Ooh. We love gingerbread out here.
Love gingerbread. I'm going to move to combat.
Whenever something dies.
That's not a mistake.
I'm going to send the 4/1 at you.
Okay.
The 1/1 unblockable at you. And I'll send 5 at you, John. Or sorry, 3 5/5s.
All 3 of them at me?
All 3 of them at you.
I have no blocks. I will take the fourth 4 from him.
Okay. 1. Am I gonna get hit with Dragon Tempest too?
I don't plan on it.
Okay.
But Teysa will.
Really?
5 damage to Teysa and 5 to Esper.
Esper will
Okay. This is duly noted.
I've already had.
You're acting like you're not the threat.
You will have my sack, boy.
I mean, I've already lost track.
Esper
twice,
got a little
so.
bit. Yeah, like sure, yeah, you're good.
I'll pass turn on that.
All right, I will untap, keep. I will draw a card, just that top from earlier.
What was the other thing that got blown up? Sorry, I was
Esper.
too. Oh, okay. I was too distracted by Teysa getting
Too
destroyed.
distracted and too tilted.
Distraught.
I'll pay 1 for a senseless top once again. I will tap 1 to sloppy top.
And you don't have to worry about commander tax. What are you angry about? I also took Psych Rift out of this deck, so don't worry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll tap it. I'll play Avenger of Zendikar.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oof. So 7
On
lands.
cast, on cast, I'll draw a card. Then I can put a land down from my hand.
Mastermind trigger. I will also draw a card.
I will place. I will not put a land down. Almost fucked the trigger on that one, and I'm good at that.
He's getting smarter.
Oh no!
This is a problem. He's getting smart.
He's getting better.
They're starting to
Careful.
evolve.
I'm better.
It's learning.
I am better. I will Avenger Zendikar. When Avenger Zendikar enters the battlefield, put a 0/1 green plant creature token onto the battlefield for each land I control, which is 2, 4, 6, 8. I control 8 lands. Bear with me just a moment. I know about it.
Why do you have the token box equivalent of a unmarked van looking for kids to give candy to?
It's essentially. I will get 8. Amazing.
And then you might play a land
I may play a land. Well, I'm not. Well,
to landfall trigger.
I will play a land for turn, which will landfall trigger.
Tishana's?
Hey, chill, dog.
Obliterate.
I have. Oh god, it's so nasty. I have 8 play tokens, and they all have +1/+1 counters on
We
them.
have +1/+1 dice.
Yee. That's all I got. I will pass the turn.
Untap. You know what? Draw. We will tap 8. Get Trazyn back.
Hell yeah, baby, let's go!
Okay.
Because he comes back infinite times.
Let's go!
Dear God.
We'll pass turn.
I will untap.
We
will untap.
untap.
Upkeep. No triggers. Draw. Oh, that's a fun card. Play a plains for turn.
It's understandable.
Tapping 5. Revel in Riches.
It's the one that makes it's at end step or upkeep if you control 10 treasures.
At the beginning of my upkeep.
See, the tricky thing about threat assessment in Commander is that when you either have to worry about a shit ton of little guys that with a bunch of landfall triggers can grow up, right? So that's what, in my mind, I was currently going for. Now somebody put a fucking win con out. And I don't know what the fuck to do. Let's see how the turn plays out.
I like the random little interjection of interview. Like, let's tell you what's going on right now. Shit's fucked, and we got a lot of problems on the field.
Tap 3. Paying 1 life. Toxic. Or wait,
Pay 2.
pay
Pay
2. Sorry, I forgot to get the counter. Pay 2 life.
Okay. I think that's just my white mane lion dies,
All your plant tokens.
and all my plant tokens die.
Okay, so that's 9 Brooks. 2 die. So that's 11.
Nothing on mine.
Okay, cool. So we are at 12 treasures.
What triggers the treasures?
Whenever a creature dies.
Whenever
From-
one of an opponent's creatures die. Also, I have these things die. And then I gain 5. So I now have 8 counters on the Vat of Rebirth. And then I'm going to try not to win with Revel and Riches ability. Go figure. Or crack 2 treasures. We are going to play Stitch Together. It'll let me return a creature card from my graveyard to the hand. However, threshold is if I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard, which I do, I can just return it to the battlefield. Teysa Karlov to the battlefield. I will then crack 4 treasures, and I will play Grave Pact. Whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. I will crack 1 treasure, and I will Skull Clamp the Gigsian Puppeteer. It's already a 2/1 because of Toxic Deluge. So when it dies, I will draw 4 cards.
Any response?
Okay.
I'm going to tap these 2 and tap him just so when he dies, he will return to the battlefield tapped.
Cool. Any other responses? Nope.
Yeah, nothing.
Gigsian Puppeteer will die. I will return 2 creatures with mana value 3 or less. How many creatures of y'all's die?
I sacrifice.
We have to sack 1.
We
Sack
sack
2.
To what?
Grave Pact and Teysa.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's
Dies.
6 total.
I'll sack Avenger and Core Skyfisher. Both die.
That actually sucks. Returning Direfleet Hoarder, Pawn of Ulamog to the battlefield. And then I draw 4 cards. I will crack 3, play Grim Haruspex. I will go ahead and crack 3 and use 4 of the oil counters. I think for now we're just going to return Kusho to the battlefield. Crack 3. Play Teysa, Orzhov Scion. Crack 1. Skull Clamp the Direfleet.
Skull Clamp dies, right?
Direfleet dies. I will gain 2 treasures. From that, each of y'all will sack a creature.
2
That's
creatures.
good.
2
It's
creatures. Yeah.
it's enough slices.
Crap, it's actually 12. Misplay there on the first time. Well, you only had 1 creature die, so
So they
I
have
have
the one.
13 treasures now.
And he fucking complains when I target him. This is what baffles me.
Over here, like, man, what am I supposed to do?
I'm never fucking trusting you, John. Ever.
It's like, damn, this is.
I
I
saved it once.
Yeah, had a field, and then
Yeah,
we don't have any field now.
yeah. This definitely got out of hand real quick. Because also I
Like
got,
you didn't keep 7 cards in your hand that could do this.
One of you shall betray me. And Peter said, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus said, no, it is not you, Peter. And Simon said, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus turned to Simon and said, no, it is not you, Simon. And Judas said, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus turned to him and went, is it me, Jesus? And here's for me the one big question. How do you get crucifixion, resurrection, and then chocolate bunnies, colored eggs?
Like you didn't know this was gonna happen.
Oh man,
I did not know it was going to happen this
there's no more.
quickly.
Besides the guy.
Drowsy Spawn, I had 2 of them. No, because I drew my 4 off the Gigsian. I do create.
It's enough
2
slices!
colors because of Teysa. I think we're just gonna go ahead and pass at that point and see if y'all can.
Because you went on up.
I went on upkeep if you don't get rid of
With
Revel
Revel
and
and
Riches.
Riches.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discarding 2 swamps.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna send the 5 at you, John. And then
I have no
I'll start no blockers.
I'll send the 5 in the air at you.
In
No blocks.
response.
Mhm.
In response, I'm gonna sack 3 white creatures.
Okay.
To what ability?
To Teysa's. It'll exile a target creature Y'all don't have any creatures, but that's part of the cost, so y'all have to sacrifice up to 6 creatures.
I don't have 6 to sacrifice.
And then I have to exile one of my own creatures. So I'll draw a card off of Grim Harvest. I will get a spawn off of Ponavulamog, and then we will exile one of my spawns.
Battle Blast?
Yeah. That'll do it.
What's Battle Blast do?
Destroy all artifacts I don't control.
I will, in response, just gonna tap 1. I'm gonna sense his Divining Top real quick.
Cool. So 17 treasures destroyed. Skullclank destroyed. Vat of Rebirth destroyed.
I ain't got my mana rocks in the graveyard now.
Hey, there you go. Shit's about to be busting. I will.
How expensive is Trazyn? He's in the graveyard.
He's in the graveyard.
10. Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
in
he's graveyard. Because I have a little bit of graveyard.
Yeah, I'll put it just like that. And then I will tap Sensei's Top to draw a card. That goes right there.
Hey, Chulane, draw some fucking shit and deal with the...
Trying, man!
Pass.
Okay, I will untap. Oh, man.
Wait, where did...
We'll
Oh,
drop
no, there it is. Okay, cool. Why are those up there? That needs to go there. That needs to go there. Creatures. Enchantments. Token bullshit.
Play Reliquary Tower. Or tap Reliquary Tower to play Sensei's Divining Top out again. Tap a green to Sensei's Top.
Well, I don't win on upkeep.
Can you sack it instant speed?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
It's when our creatures die.
It's when your creatures die.
Okay.
And I don't see them getting 10. And I murked my own Teysa, so I don't double
are those the
it, so-
Scions that tap sacrifice or just sacrifice?
Oh no, they just sacrifice.
So, okay, so you have
They're in
2 colors mana.
you have and he also has 2 other
I have
2 more
instant
great back
speed.
great back triggers.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to decide on right now.
that I do.
Okay. Tap 1 and a green. And I will play a Lotus Cobra. Tap Sensei's Top to draw a card. Putting Sensei's Top back on top. Play land for turn. I'll play a Fabled Passage. Triggering Lotus Cobra, I'll make a 1, 2. We'll make a green mana. And then we will crack the Fabled Passage. We'll get a island, basic island. Onto the battlefield, untapped. Alright, I'll do blue mana. Green and blue. I'm going to tap a white, and I'm going to exile the Koku Shell.
5 life.
You gain 5 life.
Cool.
This will fizzle out. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Oh, cool. That doesn't help that much. Place one for turn. Dread return,
There you go.
which will get me Trazyn.
Nice.
Fortunately, he's probably going to have to get sacked
Mhm.
very next turn.
Mhm.
Unlikely. I still can't do anything with him though because he has something in this. I have 3 mana left of him. I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Plains.
I've been trying to get it back in my hand for like 4 turns now, but Trazyn kept getting blown up.
Tap 6. Teysa. Ministrant of Obligation.
What is that?
It is a 2/1 with Afterlife 2. I'm going to sack 1 Eldrazi spawn.
Trigger Grave Pact. We each sack 2 creatures.
Yep.
I'll sack my Lotus Cobra.
I will generate 4 treasures from that.
Mhm.
I will crack all 4 of those treasures plus the 1 from the spawn.
Mhm.
And I will play Ravos Soul Tender.
What does he do?
Flying. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Response.
Response.
Flash out, Frilled Mystic.
What does that do?
When he flash out ETB counter target spell. I'll counter Davos. Or Ramos. I forget which one it is.
Bravos. Passing the turn.
No treasures.
No treasures.
How many spawns do you have?
One spawn.
One spawn.
Play Relic of Sauron.
I like that card.
Move to combat.
Hmm?
I'll send a 6/1 at Ejin. Trample.
6/1 at me.
It is blockable. Testicles dead.
Tetsub's gone.
Cool. Yeah, we'll block with the ministrant.
Okay.
Cool.
Toughness?
1.
5 goes through.
Oh, does it trample?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh boy.
So ministrant dies. It does a couple of triggers here. I will get 2 spawns. I will draw 2 cards. And then I will get 4 spirits. And that would be my turn. And then you had... What is the exact wording on that? Is it exile or sacrifice?
Well, it died to the block.
Oh, it died to the block, so I get 2 treasures as well.
What dies at end step, right?
His creature died, so you would have to sack.
You would have.
Oh yeah, I sacrificed Frilled Mystic.
Yes, I've already missed a ton of triggers in this game. I already know
Oh,
the comments are going to kill me over it. It's fine.
It's okay. I did say the first. So Jeff has to send the first guide pack.
Oh yes. The first person. Untap, upkeep, draw a card.
If you're an employee of HowToCommander, you're not allowed to enter.
Turn blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
I'm just gonna Blue Sun Zenith for 5.
What does it do?
I'm gonna target player draws X cards, shuffle Blue Sun Zenith into its owner's library. So we'll draw
Who's the
5.
target?
Me. Unless there's anyone playing a deflecting squad. No, fuck out of here. No, just put your fucking hand down. 2, 3, 4, 5.
In response.
Okay.
Does he actually have...
How much did you Blue Sun Zenith for?
I did 5. I'm looking for answers right now. I'm not trying to win. I promise you. And I only left 2 open just for in case I get into something.
He has it in hand, doesn't he?
For 5.
Oh, he wants it.
He wants it.
I'm gonna copy it.
Nice. That feels good. Yeah, we
5.
each draw 5.
Well,
For those who don't know, Return the Favor is one of the best cheap replacements for a deflecting swap. Not only can you redirect a target ability or instant or sorcery, you can also copy it. All right, kids. Do you want to guess how many fucking lands I drew?
Please say 3.
5.
Don't say 5.
0.
Oh.
Hey, I got the right guess.
I will play an island for turn as my land for turn, and I pass the turn.
I'll untap. I don't have anything to upkeep because I don't have anything on the board. I'll draw. I play Psychomancer for 2.
Okay.
A 1/1 flyer. Whenever it or another non-token artifact I control is put in the graveyard, or exile, basically if it leaves the battlefield. Oh, exile or graveyard. Target opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
Cool.
And then we'll tap 4 more. Play Canoptech Tomb Sentinel. It's just a 4/3 with Vigilance. It has Unearth 7. And it has its exile cannon that exiles up to 1. If it enters the battlefield from the graveyard, I can exile up to 1 target non-land permanent. Other than that, we'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will go to upkeep and draw.
I did that to Steph
Tap
today.
3.
No, don't eat that.
Warren Soul Trader. We're going to cast Vindictive Witch.
What does he do? Sounds scary.
Vindictive Lich says whenever he dies, choose one or more. Each mode must target a different player. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Target opponent loses 5 life.
When he
I
dies,
will
gotcha.
tap 2 and crack 2 treasures. And I'm going to play Mirkwood Bets.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. I will, at this point, pay 1 life and sacrifice the Vindictive Lich. When I sacrifice the Vindictive Lich, you will each sacrifice 2 creatures. So I will get 4 treasures.
Well, first do Canoptic, and then Psychomancer, so he sees both.
So I've created 4. So each of y'all will lose 4 life. Brooks, you will lose 5 life. You will discard 2 cards.
Sure.
And then on the second trigger of this, you sack a creature. It's fine. The second trigger of this, you will lose 5 life, and Brooks will discard 2 cards. I will draw 2.
You will lose 2 on gain 2.
I will go up to 7 of these little spirits. What now?
You will lose 2 on gain 2.
Okay. When I created those 2, y'all would each lose another 2. So I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to go ahead and swing these 5 spirits. We'll send 5 spirits at you. And then we are going to crack 4 treasures. And we're going to cast Linda the Dusk Rose. Thank you, Brooks. We at this point are going to sack 3 spirits. And then we will go ahead and exile a spawn. Because 3 spirits died, Linda will gain 6 counters. We will go ahead and do the same thing. We'll sack another 3 spirits to exile a spawn. Linda will gain another 6 counters. We will go ahead and pay 1 life. We will sack Alinda. That will create 24
Oh, we just died.
vampires with lifelink, and that would be game.
That's okay.
That sucked. That was brutal. John, point number 2. Wait, did we fucking die to Mirkwood Bats again? Well, we did what we could. It was a fun game. A lot of combos. A lot of crazy shit. So many triggers. So many missed triggers. But there's still a reward at the end of it. First person to leave a comment down below of a missed trigger, something I missed on the stack, something John missed, something the table missed, is going to be reached out directly by me and sent some random Magic the Gathering pack I have somewhere in that room. I don't know. There's a couple. I'll have to go digging. Anyway, hope y'all had fun. Thank you so much for watching the game. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end and hanging out with me. We love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out, having fun with us. We're HowToCommander, and we thank you. Cheers.